Great evening. So you guys, I did a thing and I decided I would actually post me trying to do my makeup, which honestly, y'all, it's funny, but I feel like I wanted to document the journey because most times people see the end product and how much progress when it's made. So I do have some girlfriends who are going to help me out, which I'm grateful for, but I wanted to document this particular portion of the process for me. So what I'm doing right now is applying. This is all the lip bar, their fast face kit. So what I'm doing right now is just applying 504, which is what I found to be my shade. I was very confused in terms of the way it was applying, and more so concerned about how I was applying it and then the actual color of it. I'm like, okay, is a shade gonna oxidize some? Is it just gonna sit on top of my face? So I was kind of concerned. I should only have to use one pump, so I literally only used one pump, and that's why I just went around my face and did like the dots just to kind of see if that was going to be indeed true. But yeah, it took like literally just one pump. And then as you can all see here, okay, check it out, it started to soak on up into this little melanin, honey. So I was very grateful for that. And then I'm just here again, just finishing up. I was able to spot even after this, there were some spaces I did not apply foundation to at all. Tavia, honey, don't be too upset with me. You taught me a lot over the years, but I haven't applied it. So Tavia is my great friend and makeup artist, you guys. But yeah, so this is me saying, oh, I approve of this particular shade. For me, I did try the 504, which is a kit I actually ordered, but it was not, it was entirely too deep for my skin tone. This is just like, I think an LA Girl, what was this? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, this LA Girl Pro Conceal. I have no idea what I'm doing. As I just stated there, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I watched a couple of tutorials. So I'm like, shoot, okay, cool. But I'm very hands-on in my learning. I had no idea which end of the brush to use here, and so I just went in for it. Y'all, I'm honestly not even sure how I was supposed to apply the concealer. And the thing is, I think even though I've watched tons of videos, it's like all the information just escaped me. So it made sense for me to make sure that I had maybe a video playing in the background or something like that. Whew, honey. But yes, so here I am attempting to just put the concealer in. And honestly, y'all, I'm like, this is not going so well. I'm entirely too light underneath the eyes and all of that. And even in this, I realized that over my right eye or left, depending on the angle, I did not put any sort of foundation underneath there at all. Including my eyebrows need to be done. I have not had them threaded in, oh, glory. Honey, it's probably been about a little month and a half, maybe 2 months. So this is me questioning everything about life at this point because I'm like, it's not looking the way I think it's supposed to look. So, but hey, you gotta just take life with a grain of salt sometimes. But I honestly enjoyed making this little video. It's definitely not like a tutorial whatsoever because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. At this point, I am grabbing the 4-in-1 palette. It's super, super cute. It has it's a Minute Finish face palette, and this is Vogue by the Lip Bar. And so it has the contour items, the highlight, the blush, and the powder. I was clearly confused. I did not know which was supposed to go first. And so then I hopped over onto YouTube, found a couple tutorials, and I'm back. And so what I found is that for face, which is CoverGirl, that's the powder that I'm to use after I put my foundation and concealer on, I guess, to set it in, is what I was told. So yeah, so based on the instructions, they gave very detailed items. So you're supposed to start with a face powder and loosely sweep over your entire face along your T-zone, cheeks, and chin. And then next, which is what I'm doing here, you're supposed to apply the blush and along the apples of your cheeks in an upward motion. And this particular blush is titled Smize. After that, you're supposed to use the contour powder, gently brush around the perimeter of your face and along the hollows of your cheek. So you will see me do that in just a moment as well. And then lastly, you're just supposed to sweep the highlight powder across the top of your cheekbones. And the contour, I'm sorry, is called Twirled, and then the highlight is called Pose. But baby, when I tell y'all, honey, I was over here just like, Lord, what? And then, oh, here's some laundry back here. So you'll see my I Love New York shirt. I have 3 loads of laundry that I must get done, but instead I'm sitting here recording a video. Priorities, you gotta have them, right? So yes, so here I am, I felt like I knew what I was doing in this moment because of the look of it, but internally I knew I didn't know. I knew I didn't know at all what was happening, but that little highlight, honey, that little pose just want to sit right on my little cheek. But yeah, so I continue to do what I saw the people on YouTube do and in all the videos that I've watched. And I'm like, honey, this might not even be working out for nobody. Okay. In particular, me. All right. But I grinned right on through it. I surely did. But yeah, so here I am finishing up with the highlight stuff, doing a little jig for you. And honey, I'm tired. I'm like, I don't know how do people do this. How do y'all do this? Somebody tell me. So this is next up with the with the eyebrows. And so the great thing they do about the eyebrows, they make sure they include, what was this one called? This one was called, it's Quick Draw Highbrow. And so it's a 2-in-1 brow gel and pencil. And so again, I have not had my eyebrows threaded in quite some time. So you're supposed to start with struggling, honey, to get this thing open and just pull. There we go. So you're supposed to start with the brow pencil piece of it. I have no idea how to shape my eyebrows since there's not a full form that's there. That is very hard. So if you've ever done my makeup and my eyebrows have not been done, I apologize, because this, honey, listen, y'all be working magic out here. But that is a great tip for models or anyone who's planning a photo shoot. Just a part of grooming is getting your eyebrows threaded or waxed prior to your makeup appointment is always wise and thoughtful to do. This again is me questioning everything about life. But on the other end of it, yes, it has the brow gel, and so that's supposed to set your brows in. I really don't feel like I did anything to my brows, and then I started to feel like I did entirely too much. So I'm thinking I was just supposed to sweep them up, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's how it's supposed to go, you guys. I had to read my own lips just now. So now I feel like my face looks very pale almost. And so I hop over to the other brow, but instead of me starting with the pencil, I start with the gel. Wrong thing to do. That was the wrong thing to do for me, because again, there's no real shape there. And then I had too much product on the brush, and so it kind of just sat there for a little bit. So that was no bueno. And I'm still looking at this one eye that did not have any foundation added to it whatsoever. But, you know, such is life. But yeah, I'm trying to just, you know, they say little brush strokes, baby, like hair-like strokes. Honey, your girl didn't know what she was doing at all. Help me. Ayúdame, por favor. Okay? Listen, honey. But I was really proud of myself for just getting out there and at least trying it. I was done with work for the day. I'd done a couple other things just for Instagram and all that. And I was like, you know what? Let me just jump on here and just try it out. So the eyebrows look horrendous. I mean, that one looked like a caterpillar, you guys. Like a ginormous caterpillar. But again, it's cool. It's fine. So then after that, I just take my time and I move on to my eyes. And so they have this lash, what do they call it? It's a lash flash strengthening mascara. It's super great, but it is sort of wet. So when I did my bottom lashes, I got some just right there on my face. But most of that's probably due to me just not knowing what I'm doing. And nothing to do with the actual product. So yes, so I just applied that to top and bottom lashes, and that's what you see me doing here. Not very successfully, might I add, but it's cool. At least my earrings are cute. Honey. So yeah, so that's pretty much that for the lashes. I did see a trick that someone did, and I really can't remember who it was that did it, but they went to the top of their lashes and down instead of just under, and I thought that was cool, but it didn't really work for me. Now this thing here, I was questioning whether or not I was supposed to do the eyeliner before I did the mascara. I have no idea, but what I do, y'all, I don't know anything about anybody's little eyeliner, but let me tell you what, honey, this straight out of Patience. Baby, smooth as butter. Smooth as some butter, honey. But yeah, smudge proof eyeliner with jojoba oil and aloe vera. And baby, I feel like I could just feel all the goodness inside of it, honestly. But it was super great. Again, every single product here is by the Lip Bar. But I really enjoyed it. It went on very, very smoothly. I wasn't afraid about it like poking me in the eye, just because even if it did poke me, like it's just such a smooth product. Like it's not sharp like a pencil. So that's something I can appreciate, especially as a beginner. Like brand new beginner, fresh out of the womb beginner. Okay. Y'all look at these struggle eyebrows. Do y'all see these struggle eyebrows? Because I see them. And again, I wanted to make sure I documented here now present day, that little pinky, here now present day, what me being independent looks like in terms of doing my makeup. So that way when y'all see me after this little quarantine, you be like, oh girl, you done made a whole lot of progress. You right, I did, because I stuck to it, honey. But not really that I even stuck to it, but that I have people who are going to help me really figure it out. And out of this, I really just want to end up being able to do a quick, fast face on my own. You know, just for something quick. Maybe not for full photo shoot because clearly your girl ain't there. But in terms of just if I want something really simple, a simple headshot or something like that, or if I need to submit something, or if I want a cute little date night, you know, then I could do that. Honey, it's not for me. That's what you guys just read on my lips. This is not for me. But it will be for me. So it's not for me yet, but I'm going to continue practicing and really working this out and getting things together. So what I did love about this particular matte lip, so this one is called Savage and super, super cute. I did love the shade. So again, the way they do this, every single, depending on your shade that you purchase, there's different kits that come with it. So you may have like your face palette is going to be different, your lipsticks are going to be different, and so on and so forth, which I think is awesome because it's supposed to match like the shade of your skin in terms of whether you have a deeper skin tone or not. So, but again, this was a 505. So these are the items for the 505 and not the 504. So I probably will invest in some other stuff later on down the line, but yeah. So I just took some more time just applying this particular lipstick, excuse me, and yeah, but I love the shade, even though I guess it wasn't originally intended for me. I'm not sure, but yeah, I definitely adore the shade, and this is just me trying to get it together. My little mirror, honey, it was easier to pull some things closer to me, and this is the end result, you guys. Eyebrows are horrible, but I'm gonna keep going. Thank you guys for joining me.